Suijin, Kazajan, and friends merge to see what the Whitewoods can actually do. We have Alistair and friends, and don't worry, Black Wings with Exodia? Wow, this is an interesting day. Oh, make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. You know the Whitewoods love sending spells and traps to the graveyard to be able to, come on out. But what happens when, we have Sangha, Suijin, and, just Kazajan out here in the spell and trap card zone? That means we could turbo out, technically, Gate Guardian, and then basically be able to play some cool boss monsters. Oh, hello, the top hat hair. Oh, okay, we can beam on out a little Generaider here as a card. Okay, so basically what this deck is doing is, you're just using the standard Whitewoods package with the little Gate Guardian pieces because they're spells and traps. That's actually freaking hilarious, and I love everything that is present in this package. Trying out this idea. This is not on my bingo sheet, but I'm glad to see that somebody did try this out, because now I want to see what we can cook up with some Gate Guardian shenanigans. Amazing. All right, we have Alistair, the Fiendsmith expertise out here, and let's be honest here for a second. Full Fiendsmith combo is just one Fiend monster away, and the best way to make that is by making Moon of the Closed Sky. So basically, Alistair, go ahead and do everything that you want, and then you drop a little Macabre sitting next to it. So now you have the Macabre, and then you have whatever value you're getting off of the full Fiendsmith combo sitting next to it, and then you have summon limits, and of course the Black Goat laughs as deterrents, slow down the pace of the game. We have truly innovated our ways out of a paper bag out here, just kind of showcasing some of the value that you can get out of this. I think this is awesome. Truthfully, I do. I want to see what more ideas we can kind of see come to fruition with trying this out. But for the casual side of the competitive scene, okay. Oh, baby. Exodia, the incarnation. I will tell you, I love the fact that we see more and more people out here trying the Exodia turbo decks, making the Phantom Exodia incarnate actually playable. I think this is just one of my favorite cards in the game now. And the fact, anytime Exodia can be a playable creature, you want to see that. You're also maximizing on one copy, one Exodo Blaze as well. You do see the Runic down here as well, because we are playing the top head here. Having that form of interruption on your opponent is pretty good. You do see the double shifter in here as well. I don't think shifter's going to really inconvenience you that much. The way that this deck functionally plays, you should be able to step through pretty much all your combo lines and do everything that you need to. Outside of that, Kaiser Coliseum is always going to be a cheesy little piece to add into the equation, but this is exactly what you want to see in terms of innovation. Exodia being competitive again is so awesome. All right, we have Dino Dupes today. Sporting off, you knew the Fiendsmith combo was going to be in here. This is just the flavor of the OCG at the moment. You think that the TCG is going to pass up on this? Why in the world would they? The only real interesting thing down here is this build's not playing the Moon of the Closed Goddess. So attempting to do the Fiendsmith combo through like a Link 2 isn't necessarily going to happen for this build, but I guess it also comes down to Dinosaurs don't really... They would rather use their monsters on their field to make a better board, I feel like, at the end of the day. You also do have the mini Sinful Spoils in here. You're just playing this, no Diabellstar or anything, just to turbo on into the Megatrolla here, so you can kind of set on up into, the big little dinosaur pieces and or, see the Singularity to go down whichever path option that you need to. But in terms of your dino options, this is interesting yet again. All right, what else we got cooking back here? Ooh, Eldlich with Fiendsmith. Of course, this is all my days are going to be, is just full Fiendsmith combo. It is also kind of interesting to see that this build is opting for one Thunder King Ryo. I do like Thunder King in a deck like this, just being able to act as a genuine floodgate to try to, make sure your opponent can't really try to do anything. Also, you know, it stops the Fiend Smith package from dumping itself into the graveyard to get the immediate search. It's actually pretty good. Forcing this card to stay in the hand so it actually can't resolve is pretty brutal. Also, you know, same thing here with Tractus. We also have the one Zombie World in here. I mean, this is just a standard one of, especially, you know, for the Boulder Rock interaction off of the Zombie World. Yeah, this stuff is still pretty good. You know, the Tactical Tri-3 deck really does aim to kind of, you know, get people into the game. But you still got to buy a full Fiend Smith combo in order to truthfully get the experience to what you want to see out here. Next up here, woo, we have 44 trap cards. And our favorite card that it has the beautiful words, well, it's technically supposed to be surplus, but I'll take this. Yeah, right there. There's the nice little word surplus. Also have the 2 Hope for Escape in here as well. Full Grasslook Screener. Go ahead and mill down all your traps to get the nice little transaction rollback rolling here. And then just have your opponent kind of stare at you and go, what in the world am I supposed to do with this? And then, of course, the best defensive card in the world. You know, the amount of Tempai players that they have running loose in the OCG is actually pretty insane to deal with. So this is kind of cute. I also like the fact that this board, or this deck, can actually board in the Mayakashi, and you just kind of stare at your opponent like, hi, I hope you have a beautiful time. I love getting soft locked. Feels good. All right, we have Raid Raptors here. So this is not your typical Raid Raptor deck. We decided that we're going to slam 60 cards into our deck, and we're going to try out some stupid things here, which is actually kind of cool. There's the Cattle Calls that you do want to see. You know, Cattle Call is one of those cards that you look at, and the fact that this doesn't lock you into anything and you can just do whatever you want with whatever you special summon, it's actually kind of insane. So basically you just do free little rank up plays or whatever using the corpse of whatever you bring out off of the Cattle Call. That's actually kind of interesting, I will say. Okay, outside of that, we have the Shifters down here. We have the Mulchummies, all the standard hand trap cards that you want to be seeing to help, you know, keep you in the game. Okay. Wow. Genuinely, though, this is so cool. All right, 60 card Generaider Runic with Ubel. What in the are we doing here? All right, so like obviously still standard 5 card package that they jammed in here. Yo, why is the Snake Eyes package in here with Diabellstar? Just so you can want it on out to get to a level. So is that all we care about here? Why? This serves no purpose whatsoever. Is it just to get to Roselia? It has to be just to get Roselia. We're also side decking the Diablaze down here. This is a cluster pile, man. And the fact that this got away with even doing well at its event is very shocking to me. I must say, World Legacy Monstrosity is still a super stupid card. There's the Subdual as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm impressed. Honestly, this is okay. We have more Whitewoods Runic. So I see we're pulling pages out of the TCG here with the Golden Soul here. This card is still super stupid. We are playing the 1 mana DM reframing. I mean, the fact you can actually just kind of stop by that off of the Vices Synchro, it's kind of cute. Also only main decking 1 talent. That's also kind of cute. Your full Whitewoods package, I mean, 2, 1, 3, 1. And then, of course, just 3 of the Searcher, 1 of the Trap. I think that's fine. I mean, you're dedicating, what, like 11 cards to the Whitewoods package to feed off of the Runic stuff. Obviously, the TCG version of this deck, I think is going to be a lot better because, you know, we'll have more Fountain to be able to pass around, which is definitely the heart and soul for this deck. Like, let's call it what it is. Also, having more dedicated power synchros is always going to feel pretty good. Outside of that, though, there's nothing really too much else to say about this. Okay. And then our last list here is they still have Circular. So this is what modern day code talkers look like in the OCG, because they still have access to good old Circular, which ensures that the Cynet Codex is going to get all of the broken value that you want. I understand, circular even still being at 1, dare I say, utter the words of, full combo. It's cute, to say the least, what you can actually do with this. I do fully expect more people to kind of look at, if we had circular wanting to try this, but unfortunately, we don't. So what do you guys think about these decks? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.